Bulginaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
Jan Vinaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, Waikula is incorrect, says Saneem. Fijians urged to respect ban on Kawakawa and Donu. And save your planet, urges Minister.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
Supervisor of Elections Mohammed Saneem says suspended SODELPA member Nico Nawaikula needs to reread the Electoral Act. Nawaikula posted a Facebook round claiming the members of the suspended party who were in Parliament should have been allowed to serve as independents. However, Saneem has clarified this is all too premature as suspended SODELPA tries to sort out its internal problems.
In a lengthy post, Nawaikula says he and other opposition MPs who are part of suspended SODELPA should have been in Parliament last week.
It is a party-based system. Those parliamentarians are in the Parliament representing their party and cannot claim entitlement to the seat in Parliament personally. It is a party seat.
Nawaikula, who happens to be a lawyer, claims Section 20 of the Electoral Act allows the 21 members of suspended SODELPA to become independent MPs if the party is deregistered.
Since the party has not been deregistered yet, Mr. Nawaikula, in referring to Section 20 of the Act, is rather putting the cart before the horse.
Suspended SODELPA hasn't been deregistered and may not even be if it complies with all requirements before the 60-day deadline. Therefore, the question of becoming independents or joining another party does not arise.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is of paramount importance that officials in the suspended party act on remedying the breaches, if they have not done so till now, instead of making such poorly researched statements in social media.
You have the floor. Nawaikula has also been cautioned he does not enjoy parliamentary privilege for statements outside of the House and he can be held accountable. Edwin Nunn, FBC News.
The Ministry of Fisheries has made it clear that legal bindings remain in place and actions will be taken against those who will not comply with the ban on harvesting, trade and consumption of Kawakawa and Donu. Over the weekend, a submission was made to the Cabinet to suspend the ban for this year, but with no decisions yet, the Minister has warned that all restrictions remain in place. Minister Semi Koroi Lavisao says individuals and companies in breach of the law can be fined up to $100,000. The ban, in effect from yesterday, will ensure the two species of fish are protected during their spawning period. The Minister has urged Fijians to respect the ban.
Until an announcement is made to say that the ban has been lifted and we can carry on with the new instruction that will come out.
The Health Ministry will remain proactive to ensure there is no new wave of COVID-19. With no new cases of the virus recorded for over 40 days now, Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wanganabete says the global fight against the coronavirus continues. While Fijians remain on track to eliminating COVID-19, the Health Minister warns we are still not out of the woods yet.
We all have to understand that we play an important role in making sure that we prevent a second or third wave of this disease in Fiji. All countries around the world, one of the challenges that they are facing all around the world is how do we continue to fight COVID-19 given that there are challenges with the second and third wave.
Overall labour market conditions have further worsened with further announcements of layoffs. The Reserve Bank of Fiji in its May review says the notable uptake of the Fiji National Provident Fund's COVID-19 withdrawal scheme corroborates an increase in unemployment. As at 27th May, 88,939 COVID-19 withdrawal applications have been lodged with the FNPF. Governor Arif Ali says these applicants are mainly from tourism and taxi and small and micro enterprise sectors that have experienced reduced hours, lowered income or have been laid off temporarily or permanently. Ali also states that domestic credit growth slowed by 4.2%, with reduced lending to businesses and private individuals. In the same period, commercial banks' new lending and deposit rates also fell annually. As at 28th May, excess liquidity stood at $807.8 million. In recent years, Fiji has been calling for global support in a bid to find solutions to the extinction of plants, animals and eventual collapse of the ecosystems. While officiating at the curtain raiser of Environment Week, Environment Minister Dr. Mahendra Reddy said they're also looking at ways to address the impacts of climate change and actions to save the planet we call home. Chasaina Nunga reports.
Dr. Reddy states the world's biodiversity is rapidly declining due to human activity, and we will be at risk in the near future if no action is taken.
Environment for us in small island states means quality of life. It means survival. It means our livelihood. It is our lifestyle. It's sustenance. Taking us out of a natural environment is like taking fish from out of water.
World Environment Day became a powerful platform for environmental advocacy to help accelerate, amplify and engage communities.
In a very meaningful way to raise awareness and raise very important and launch important dialogues, important messages and instruments that will protect our environment and help us maintain the pristine Fijian environment that we are all so proud of.
The ministry recently launched its 5-year action plan, which provides the national strategy to sustain biodiversity. Chasaina Nunga, FBC News.
The Fijian Competition and Consumer Commission says the number of complaints received during COVID-19 has increased fourfold. Commission Chief Executive Joel Abraham says despite several warnings, unscrupulous traders continue to violate the FCCC Act 2010. Abraham says some of these traders, including supermarkets, pharmacies, corner shops, wholesalers and importers, are repeat offenders who have no shame in making money out from vulnerable consumers. The FCCC over the last 5 weeks has conducted more than 3,700 inspections and found over 215 traders in breach of the FCCC Act.
The reality is there's certain businesses who probably do not take compliance very seriously, and the courts do see that, and you will see the courts implementing hefty fines up to $20,000.
Coming up, Beba worries about fitness and hectic season ahead for football.
Oira na ngone no de nini ena be singa ni mataka.
Mersi sunga da kena loma dina kena be karon.
Sakena ngau na mitar lo bina nora baksa ngai ka wala loma taki na ngone. Dala bina oya o meliki.
Bulre oya o Samuel Samuli.
Nama kikira o ena be mataka.
Boniti kena makarombuka.
Ni wai tiri kalima na miniti me ono kina tiri na kaloko. Ena Radio Fiji One na ndomo ibiti.
Indau kina na mataka. Dan ramai na singabo.
Fiji Airways National Men's Sevens head coach Gareth Beba is wary of the fitness level of players and the risk of detraining amid this pandemic. As Beba prepares to map out a plan for the HSBC 7 Series in September and the Olympic Games next year, players have been instructed to continue training. Beba says putting players in a training environment tests their levels of fitness.
You know, the truth is that they wouldn't be anywhere near playing in a tournament at the moment, and testing them fitness-wise is very difficult because I don't have access to them. It's only when we test them and we put them in a training environment we're able to find out exactly how much work we've got to do.
The Fiji Football Association is expecting a hectic season come 2021, with local football competitions hoping to kick off next month and the World Cup qualifiers expected to begin in 2021. The national players will get some game time. Karatavi reports.
Preparing our national reps for international competition tops the Fiji FA's agenda.
We've got a full-on commitment for the rest of teams early next year, and in view of that, we need to get these athletes to play the maximum number of matches to be international match ready.
There are now plans to have the men's national team marching to camp 3 weeks prior to the resumption of the Vodafone Premier League.
It all has one game to raise the level of football here in Fiji. When the Vodafone Premier League has been running again for approximately 3 weeks, we will try to make a new camp for the national team players.
To align with Coach Fleming Shadislev's new philosophy of improving standards, the Fiji FA aims to host more invitational games post-COVID-19. Karleni Tawi, FBC Sports.
Taking a look at the weather map for today, cloudy conditions with occasional showers expected over most parts. And that is UFBC Morning News. Join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. Remember, in times of crisis, you need factual news that you can trust. Stop believing fake news about the COVID-19 on social media. Fight misinformation by getting only the facts about the coronavirus from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio and digital media news. www.fbcnews.com.fj. Keeping Fijians connected with the truth.
हमारे खूबसूरत देश फिजी में चाइल्ड अब्यूज की घटनाएं आए दिन बढ़ रही हैं।
क्यों बच्चों का मासूम बचपन अब्यूज का शिकार हो जाता है?
अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा का खास ख्याल रखें।
उनसे बातचीत करें, उनके दोस्तों के बारे में जानें।
आज के बच्चे देश का भविष्य है। मैं दीप्ति
और मैं मोनिश,
आपके हमसफर। शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
5:45 AM से 10 AM तक
रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर।